Good morning, students. We are going to do now the next lesson on the poem by Whitman. Walt Whitman, 1819 to 1892. A major figure is in early American poetry. In an age when all poetry was rhymed, in that age that poems were all rhymed, he had written a metrical poem. That means it is not having any kind of rhyming words. Whitman made a break in tradition and wrote a revolutionary new kind of poem with free verse, which was called as free verse. He was an non-conformist in all respect, including his social life. The poet tells us about that he feels more at home with the animals than the humans, whom he finds complicated and false. उनका कहना ये है कि जो animals है, they are more reliable and faithful, and he feels safe with them instead of the different human beings. Rather more Human beings are rather more complicated and false. They keep in falsehood in themselves. So he was wanted to say about it. Now we will read the poem, and also I will explain you one by one. See, the poem's meanings are given here. Just write the meanings in the above the word. So when you will read the poem, you will able to understand the word as it is. Okay, you will not be confused looking into the side and writing. So always make a habit of writing the word as turn. Turn means what is here, transform. Okay, the word transform should be written there. So when you are reading, I think I could turn means I could transform. Okay, now I will start again. Animals by Walt Whitman. I think I could turn and live with animal. They are so placid and self-contented. Now I will explain you the meaning. I think I could turn means transform and the life of animals. They are placid. Placid means easily and uneasily upset. Not easily upset. They are not easily upset. For some reasons they don't get upset. Okay. Then and self-contented. Self-contented means self-sufficient. They are very self-sufficient. Okay. Now I stand and look at them along and long. I stand and look. The poet is saying that when I look at the some animal and I keep on looking at them, I can see them very nicely, very stably going ahead, and they do not have any demands. Actually, they do not demand anything from anywhere. They do not have sweat and wind about their condition. Sweat means what? They do not grumble on their any kind of things. Okay, they do not grumble, they do not have any grumbles, nor they keep on saying about that same thing. Now you will not see any animal saying that why I am a dog, I would have, how nice the human beings stay, they have their own homes, we don't have anything. They keep on, this kind of crying business is not there with them. Okay, they have whatever they are having, whatever the life they lead, they are very much happy. They do not sweat and win about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep in the sins, weep for their sins. They do not lie. First thing, they don't have anything to lie. A dog is not having anything to say lies. Okay, and even any animal, they don't have to lie anybody, or nor do they cry for anything what they have done as a sin. Maximum human beings have a habit of giving an excuse whatever they have done. Maybe they knew it that they are lying, they are wrong, they are committing a sin. Sin means a ill practice or not right practice. Okay, जिसको हम हिंदी में पाप कहते हैं, वो जानते हैं ये पाप कर रहे हैं, but that too they do it, and later on after some days when they see that is not been taken very nicely, that is not been taken in the positive way, and people came to know about it, what sin they have done. So what they do, they keep on crying over it, they keep on crying and grumbling over it. So animals don't have this habit of doing it. They do not make me sick discussing their duty towards God. Another thing, after doing a sin, after doing a wrong work, what they do, oh my God, please forgive me for these things I have done. I was unknown. I have to be I will be more generous. Give me another more chance. I don't know what went wrong, in which karma I have done all these things. These are the words normally human beings utter, and they do not. What the poet is saying all these things, the animals do not make me sick. No one is dissatisfied, not one in the mood, one in his demented with, means whatever they are, nobody is dissatisfied. A dog will never, you will never see a dog saying that I am very much upset, I am very much dissatisfied, why I have become a dog, I don't have food today, I don't have food tomorrow, why don't I wear clothes, why do I got brown color, why didn't I get a black color. All these things, they don't have these kind of complaints, nor they come up with these complaints. Mostly they do not ask about their mood. Today I am very much upset, today I am very much happy, today I'll see means the mood changing factor is also not there in animals. Okay. uh, then a mania of owning things, a mania of owning things, another thing, a very bad thing which human beings has. This is mine, my tiffin, this is my bottle. Then as soon as when you are small, when you are able to understand a small toy, when it is given to you, a child of maybe a 3 months or 4 months able to understand what is a toy. A different thing is a different thing altogether, a toy or a teddy bear which given to him. Then what the child does is he continuously grumbles for that thing. Okay. He wants that thing, it is mine, it is mine. Uh, the what we can say in more language, we can say that he keeps on keeping on the encroachment. This is mine, this me mind starts very, he becomes very much self-centered, and it is how he keeps on looking for it and grumbling for it. But these things he doesn't have, the animal do not have this. Animal is getting its food in one vessel you are giving to it, he is looking after the food, he is not looking after the which vessel you have given. Tomorrow if you are not given in that vessel, if you are given in second bowl something else, very gold made bowl, he is not interested, you are made with gold or it is made with iron or whatever it is. The food is interested, I am hungry, I want the food. That too, they have only that much of food which they are hungry of. They do not keep on eating, or I will not get for 4 days, so I will eat now. Okay. As much as they can content their in their stomach, they can have, they can satisfy their stomach, they fill their stomach, that much they have, and then they leave it. Okay. No, this mania, so this craze is word used for maniac. They do not have maniac of collecting things, nor not one he kneels to another, nor his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that, nor means he does not have any kind of accumulation of things. So children, we have a very means when we are very self-centered personality, we always think of tomorrow, what will I have tomorrow, may I keep for things. In the last poem also I explained, nature never does all these things and never tells you to accumulate things. Nature says whatever way you have, whichever way you can live, you just go on with it. Same with this poem also is saying the same thing, that this poet is also saying the same thing, that you do not have to kneel down for anything and kneel down and gret for anything. Nor do you have to live for thousands of years. I will live thousands of years, so I have to just accumulate for thousands of years. Not one is respected, able or unhappy over for all the whole earth. Nor he feels, nor a dog feels, I have eaten my food, I got my nice pleasure, I have, nor an animal like cow, I am very much happy, so I am the respectful person in the world. Nor does he thinks I am not getting my respect, so I am very unhappy in the world. I am getting food, I am not getting food. I am hungry, I am not hungry. Only these two things the animals have there. So they show their relation to me as I accept them. Understood what does the poet wants to say? So this is how they have their relation. What they don't have any falsified relation with anybody. They cannot show their falsified relations. So what they do is they just keep whatever they keep is whatever they have is that much they are self content, and only that much they have the respect for them, and they do not have any kind of to show off relationship. They don't have to show off any with anybody relationship. If you are taming a dog, if the dog loves you, the owner, he will really love the owner. He will not see that you are wearing a good dress, or you are wearing a bad dress, or your mood is very good, or many a times at least for the mood they look into that my owner is upset, but they don't go for that owner is wearing gold or not, then I will go and hug him, or if I is not wearing gold, I will not go and hug him. This is not the actual evidence. So they accept you as you are. Okay, are you a good looking girl? Though I will love you. If you are not a good looking girl, I will not love you. This kind of matters are not there for the animals. They bring me a token of myself and evidence. It means they give me the importance as myself. Whatever I am, give me that importance. And moreover, they do not have any show business. Them plenty of processions. There are processions. They do not show their into plenty of processions means they do not go into processions or keep on showing off business that what human beings are doing, I will just give in one example. If there is any marriage ceremony at home, then they have them some gifts of we give exchange gifts, na? So mothers are given to the ladies, are given some respectful gifts, and what they do, what Indian women normally do, they just show off that thing. See, I got a 600 rupees sari, you got a 500 rupees sari, you are being given more and I have been given less, and this procession, this is show off business, is not there in animals. Whatever they are happy in, whatever they are getting in, they are happy in the wonder where they get those tokens. Inconvenience, token means inconvenience. This feels an inconvenience for the human being. Maybe they are not feeling happily accepted. Did I pass the way huge time ago in the negligent them? And what I did, I passed away a huge life of mine neglecting all these people, all these animals. What we have seen, the love of the animals, we are negligent to them. Okay, now here the poem ends. I will just go for the warming up session first. See page number 44. Get into a pair and attempt for the following. The more I learn about people, the more I like the dog. As Mark Twain said these words. Mark Twain was a person who was a famous writer, and he used to write his life history. So what he his all stories, his all books are written on his own life stories. And Mark Twain is a pen name for that person, and so he has written, as I see the relationship, bitterness in the relationship of human to human, bitterness of behavior of relationship to human, I start liking my dog more and more. That means what? There, when he is he's a person who was very poor, and from before being a Mark Twain as a writer, he was a very poor. When he was very poor, he was really struggled for his food. He has to struggle for his food, his livelihoods and everything. But he had a pet dog with him. So he had seen the relationship between human. When he started growing as a writer, the relationship, the behavior exchange, the change, you will always see. If you start earning good, many people comes attached to you. And if your condition is not very good, if you are from a poor background, then nobody starts, because they have an insecurity. Abhi paise mang lega, abhi kuch help mangega. So this kind of insecurity the humans have, but the dogs do not have, the animals do not have. They will come that closely, that lovingly to you, whether you're rich, whether you're poor. This is what the Mark Twain means to say with this. So you have to discuss and write. Discuss with your partner what Mark Twain means to say in above. Now your partners are not there, so you can discuss with your friends in calls, or I have explained you the matter, and write on your own words. Now, second question, put on your following attributes and abilities, give them both the power cells. Now, some self-control. Who is having? Should have. Humans should have self-control. Love and care, both has it. Now, you will see the circle done here. The circle for human, circle for animal, and both both common to both. You have to make this kind of circle and write in there which is for human, which is for animal, and which is common for both. Okay. Now the third question is, at times, especially when you are frustrated, you wish you were an animal, a bird and a fish, a butterfly, and you are not a human being. Say the above, select any one of things and write at least 3 to 4 reasons why you want to choose that animal, why you want you to become a butterfly, a fish, a bird, or whatever, a dog, whoever it is. Okay. When you have to write that, it is a kind of autobiography, I would say. It is a kind of autobiography. It will be very happy to be known. If I am writing I think like that, I am writing an autobiography fish, and you're writing how if life of fish is so happy and is so interesting, and this, and then you can write it. We come across the question number 4. We come across many animals in the vicinity. In the vicinity means in our surroundings. We have also read about the many different animals in the books. Make a list of animals that fall under the various categories, one given below. One, in science you have always known this: amphibians, those are staying in land and water both. Mammals, those give birth to their young ones. They give birth to their young ones. Even human being comes under this, mammals. Wild animals like lion, tiger, what are wild animals are. Aquatic animals, octopus. Then we have fishes, different fishes. We have shark and all. These are coming under the aquatic animals. They are strictly staying in water. They cannot be coming out of water. Pet animals, you know what is pet animals. I hope so. Now you just write at least 5 to 6 animals into this 5 divisions. Okay, just write all. One is already given, more 5 you write, so total will be 6, so that you can complete your work this activity. Fine, we'll go to the next lesson, next stop. Then it is a warming up done. Now we will do the English workshop, page 47. Now match the words given and in the table A and meaning in the table B. Now win means keeping complaining about and annoying them, continuously complaining about. Sin, an offense against the religious moral law. This thing is very strongly put on in our emotions, our psychology, rather in psychology. पाप करना, कुत्ते को मार दिया पाप हो गया, पत्ता तोड़ लिया पाप हो गया, आज सोमवार है आज चिकन खा लिया पाप हो गया. We have, I don't know what numbers of पाप we are doing. That is what is a sin, when an offense against the religious and moral laws. Actually moral laws differs from person to person, but that too it is, and religious laws also differ to person to person. But what happens is that is being put into our inbuilt psychology of every child when we are born, so that these things are wrong for doing. Many a times it is right practices also said wrong practices. Okay, only this much I would say. We will not go into details. Now events is show. What events is showing business. Mania is maniac. Some people are maniac, so mania is craze. Negligent is failing to take proper care. We are not taking that much care of it. Find the adjective from the poem which refers to the positive or negative thinking. In the positive thinking or negative thinking, you have to write in the and take it from the poem. Write something which you feel as a positive, which you feel as negative. Complete the following. Now complete the following in the question number 2 is, the poet wishes he could be a animal. Animal do not complain about. You have to write, explain that. Animals do not merely discuss about anybody's problems and faults. You have seen any 2 dogs standing nearby and keeping on talking about the third dog or a cat. But human beings normally, whenever they come in together, they will discuss of somebody or the other person. Animals, whether it is your mama, me, anybody, starting from a child from 1 year age to 100 years age. I will just give up to the 1 to 100. Okay, animals are not crazy about. Animals, now answer the following, state the whether following statements are true or false. Animals are self-reliant. Yes, they look for their food automatically. They look for their food. They look for their own shelter. They are self-reliant. So it is true. Animal quarrel on their precision. Do they? No, it is wrong. False. Animals do not worship other animals. Have you ever seen an animal worshipping cow, dog worshipping cow, or cow worshipping dog? No, but we only human beings keep on worshipping here and there and keep on keeping names on the name of religion, on the name of different aspects. Human have given up many good qualities. Yes, isn't it so? Human should have been the senior most this, and he must be the most powerful creature of God. Rather, we can say that God has made himself. Means it is said like that. God was not able to come to every part to help, so he has created his own replica as human beings. But what human beings has done, has left their levels. He has degraded himself like anything. So have given up many good things to do, qualities. Animals suffer humiliations. Yes, they do suffer humiliations. They do suffer humiliations. A lot of humiliation is done to animals. Yeah, I think so. Last to last month, or last month, it in the month of May end or June starting, we have already seen this into all news channels showed it very it was widely shown there. I don't know what was the showy business in that an elephant, mother elephant was, female elephant was killed by Keralian people in a village, just because they were insecure that the mother elephant would be hampering the village without doing. They did not even able to know that the elephant was pregnant, and she and her baby died with that whatever explosive he was being given, eaten up, was given there. And the explosions were given in the form of, in the put the explosive were done in put in the pineapple, and it was fed to that elephant. And for 3 days, the elephant, with that burning sensation, with that explosion, was standing in a river, and means a small lake, not river, I'm sorry, in a small pond. And she had so much of burning inside her that she was just controlling that burning, and she and her small baby died in that water itself. And they left her, she lived her life like this is what human being can do. No animal can do this to a human being. Okay, maybe an in front of means a very dangerous animal also you go, like tiger or something, it will pounce you, eat you once and for a time it will finish you, but it cannot keep you in some humiliating condition. Animals suffers humiliation. Then the poet has retained all this natural virtues. The poet has retained all his natural virtues. Now this I have kept it for you. I will not write yes or no, or true or false. That is up to you, whatever you feel. Now write that with the help of the poem, fill the difference between the animals and the human beings. The human beings and animals, the differentiate between both the things you have to write. Again, last video also I told you this web making is very important. It has for 2 marks. You will get it in your question paper. So you please write this things. Okay. Now web making, find the values of figures of speech. Now dear children, I don't know how much you have done with your figures of speech, how much is being taught to you. I'm really going to take a full 1-2 periods of this figures of speech, maybe very shortly. In 2 periods I'm going to do this. Identify the figures of speech in the following line. If you can do it, your repetition I would say, where the word is repeated. Here the first sentence is, I stand and look at them long and long. It has been repeated. Long and long is word is repeated. So it is called as repetition. What is it called as? Repetition. They now I don't know. I do not sweat and win. About the condition, sweat and win, it is a same meaning, saying into that it's become hyperbole. Hyperbole, you say many of them, or hyperbole. Okay, make discussing dutiful, demand swimming. Now, and this is hyperbole, which is having a meaning same, it is given exaggerated meaning over there. Now next is the alliteration. Alliteration, where the means the sound gets repeated. The sound gets repeated is called alliteration. Okay, I will just go on with this part of figures of speech in very near future, so that I can explain you all figures of speech, whatever you have, with the definitions and all. And I will try to do it in this what is it, Google Meet, so we can just have this session. Now next 8, read the poem and write the appreciation of the poem in the paragraph format, and in the points of refer to the page 5. You already have seen appreciation writing, and every poem it is said this, what you will write, and appreciation has to be written. Okay, if you are not able to solve figures of speech, that will do, don't go ahead for that, will do. But that 8th question you will solve, 5th question you will solve. Then comes divide the classroom into 2 groups and points. This we will do when we meet. Okay, when we meet we can keep it debate about you. So 9th question you will not do. Okay, please do not ask me the same questions. I will just post this video. Fine, thank you. Let's